Al McGee here with YETicket.com. Well, the film I'm going to talk about right now is from Sony Pictures. It's called On Swift Horses. Now, this is based on a novel by Shannon Puffall, and the director here is Daniel Minihan. Now, Daniel Minihan, he's best known for his television work like 6 Feet Under. I love that show. Game of Thrones, of course, you know that, things like that. But here, we got Daisy Edgar-Jones and Will Poulter and Jacob Elordi here in this movie. Now, you've seen all these actors in great films. And is this a great film? Well, let me tell you about the film. Here, this film takes place in the 1950s during the Korean War. Two brothers, uh, Lee and Julius, they both went into the army to fight the Koreans. This is during the Korean War. At the beginning of the film, you see that Muriel and Lee are making love. Then you see Julius in this military uniform hitchhiking and things like that. Now, I guess he's trying to get to them, and which he finally did. And Julius and Miriam, they have a good, friendly relationship. But Lee wants the three of them to move to California together so, they can get a house, work, and things like that. He wants his family together because it just seems like it's just the three of them. Miriam doesn't seem to have a family. Her mother died. Julius and Lee, and I guess their parents are nowhere to be found because they never talked about it and never showed them. But what happened was that Julius got out of the service first. They're supposed to get out almost at the same time. He said, "Well, I got out early." Remember, this is the 1950s. They did not explain, when I mean the filmmakers did not explain how or why he got out of the military fast. Well, this is the 1950s, and I guess we're supposed to assume why he got out early. Here in this film, Miriam, she has a lesbian relationship with a woman in her neighborhood. And also, there's another relationship that Julius developed, and we find out that he's gay. Remember, this is the 1950s. So this is not going to end up very well. Because remember, the 1950s, a lot of people could not progress in the 1950s, especially gay people. And also women, they couldn't progress a lot. For example, Miriam, she's loves to bet on horses because she gets inside track from customers. She's a waitress in her restaurant. She makes a lot of money, but she's afraid to tell Lee because she feels that Lee is not open-minded to let her have her own money. And Julius, he's a poker player and all kind of card things, and he cheats at cards and things like that. In fact, he gets a job in Vegas spotting cheaters. And next thing you know, well, he gets in trouble for that because he starts having a relationship with one of his coworkers. Now, this film, like I say, it's in the 50s. And with this theme of gay people and things like that, they're not going to progress very much in this film. They're not going to really achieve their goals in this film. That's the only problem that I have with this film. I knew that, or I know that, because it's the 1950s. But being the 1950s, this film is still good to watch. I felt that the actors did a great job. I felt that the director was okay with the scenes and the story of this film, but it's almost something I've seen before for me, that is, or at least it felt like it. And I felt that the script and things like that came in a good order, but it wasn't that exciting for me. But I did root for the characters to succeed. Unfortunately, things happened in this film that left me with a question mark. in my head about this film. But on Swift Horses, you will enjoy the actors and the acting. I like that part. But I'm only going to rate this with two palm trees out of four. Like I say, the actors are good, but the directing is not, and the storyline is not. And they took it from a novel. I'm not familiar with the novel. It's on the same name, so I don't know how much of it did they stick to the novel or how much they changed because, there's time restriction with films. So I'm only giving this two palm trees out of four for me here. Al McGee at yeticket.com. On Swift Horses starts in the movies soon, and you can only see it at the movies for now. And go see it though in the big screen, and you see it for yourself. Thanks for watching my review. I'm Al McGee. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe.
This is your entertainment ticket. Latest and greatest.